7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, 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 and welcome, and welcome, and welcome some more to the Prince George's County Midday Census Midday Meetup with everybody in the county. We're about to have a blast for this next 2 hours as we get everybody in the mood and in the mindset and in the awareness of what it means to fill out your census form for 2020. I am your host, Joe Claire, and I am asking if you are ready to help your county get everything that it's supposed to get when it comes to the census money. Have your computer booted up, have your pen and your paper ready. And I don't care where you are. You could be sitting on your couch, you could be on your deck, you could be in your backyard. I don't care where you are. Just be ready to get on down with us today. Spread out, stretch, and let's get up. What we're trying to do today is make sure that our census response rate is the highest in the state. You understand? We're trying to make sure that we don't miss out on anything. I have a great list of people who are going to come through today. And we got DJ Chris J on the music. What's up, Chris J? Can you see me, brother? We all good. So without further ado, I think we have somebody here who you all know and love, who we all cherish so very much for the work that she does for us. Let's give it up for our county executive, Angela Also Brooks. How are you today?
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being on live with us today. I also want to say hello to Chris J. Thank you so much. We were already rocking over here a little bit with the music and everything. Right. So excited to be together this afternoon. And I want to just say thank you so much, Joe. We know you are Prince George is proud.
Always.
I'm so honored to brag about Prince George is native, and it shows. But I want to thank you all so much for what get the word out about this census count. It is so very important. And I also want to give a huge shout out to the Office of Community Relations. They have put this whole thing together today, and they do an outstanding job.
I hate to stop you for one second. Chris, you got to turn the music down just a little bit, DJ Chris J. Everybody, please bear with us. This is our first time ever doing this because of what's going on with the pandemic and everything. So we're working it out. Chris J, just turn down just a little bit because our county executive is speaking.
Oh, Chris is ready to turn. He's ready to pump it up. I'm not mad about it. He's ready to pump it up. But I did want to just say thank you so much. Joe Claire, you come through for us all the time. So thank you so much for the—
You are too welcome.
This county, for helping us to get counted. I also want to give a huge shout out to our Office of Community Relations. They are the best ever. And they are led by Unisha Davis, Director Unisha Davis, who happens also to be celebrating her birthday today. So let's give Unisha Davis and say happy birthday. And to thank you so much for doing something that is so critically important. We're all now together.
Yes, indeed.
Trying to make sure that we make it through this. But when we make it to the other side, because we know that we will, I need everybody. And I've been saying, in the words of my good friend, Senator Joanne C. Benson, I want Lottie, Dottie, and everybody to know how important it is for you to complete your census count, for us to be counted. We, in the last census count, gave up, Joe, check it out, $360 million we missed out on because we were one of the most undercounted jurisdictions in the state of Maryland. So you know what? We can't afford to do that again. I need everybody to go on to my2020census.org and get counted. And that money is it's going to be needed for us to continue to move forward after COVID-19. And we need every dollar of it. So I thank everybody. We're going to have a good time this afternoon. I'm looking forward to it. I know you have a dynamic duo that you have put together, and I'm excited about it, celebrating. And this is a party with a purpose. Because this is all said and done. Look, let me tell y'all something. Don't get on here, enjoy our music and all this good entertainment and not fill out your census count. You hear me? This is about, we got to make sure this is a party with a purpose, and let's make sure that we get counted.
Well, thank you so very much. I have to say that in this new normal, things have really changed. And thank you so very much for all the work that you're doing to keep everybody here in the county abreast of what's going on with the schools, with testing, with all the precautionary measures we are all supposed to be taking as Prince Georgians. And I want to thank you so much for helping us to slow down the spread of this virus amongst us. As we've heard in the news, it's affecting African-American communities more so than others. So your leadership right now is so crucial and so much appreciated for making sure that everybody knows what's going on.
Well, thank you so much. You know, we love Prince Georgians. We really do. And right now, it is just so heartbreaking to see the numbers. Prince George's County, unfortunately, is leading the state in terms of our numbers of COVID cases. But you know what? We can stop the spread of this COVID virus by doing the things that our health professionals are saying to social distance. Y'all are inside right now with us. This is part of this virtual block party, because it's important to stay at home so we can stop the spread and really and get back to normalcy. But the faster we do that, get inside and make sure that we are social distancing, we can get to the other side of this, and we will make it to the other side of this, which is why, again, the census count is so important to us.
Yes.
The person who fills it out is equal to $1,825. So in other words, when you don't fill it out, your county loses $18,000 over the next 10 years per person. So this is really a big deal. And I thank you, Joe, for helping us to get the word out about doing the great work for Prince George's County. There's nobody like Prince George's. They are.
We the greatest, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, we are.
I'm a proud Largo High School.
Yeah, that's right.
Graduate, you understand?
That's right.
Stand up.
All right, that's right. That is right. Nobody.
So thank you so much. Let's get into it. DJ Chris J, why don't you give us some music? Let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Woo!
This the real one, baby. I'm telling you, this Chi-Town stand up.
Midday, feet up.
Southside, we gon' set this party off right. West side, we gon' set this party off right. Man, I promise. She's so self-conscious. She has no idea what she doing in college. That major that she majored in don't make no money, but she won't drop out. Her parents will look at her funny. Now, tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like, I'll just stay down her and do it. Cause that's enough money to buy her a few pairs of new ears. Cause her baby daddy don't really care. She's so precious with the peer pressure. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. Yeah, hair so long that it looked like weave. Then she cut it all off, now she look like Eve. And she be dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single black female addicted to retail as well. And when it falls down, who you gonna call down? Come on. And when it all falls down, man.
Hey, watch out, cause I'm coming for you. But baby girl, KK, tell me what you do. I said I come with DC, you can't see me. Hey, Chucky B, let them know what I do. To say I would never, not in my days, ever change my ways. Too good at getting away with all them games I played. Smooth walker, slick talker, anything I did. Get out of a jam, quicker than MacGyver, you did. Shit, I think I'm sprung now. I seen a dude uptown who makes me want to settle down and have his fun now. He might be the one now. I can't explain it myself. I let my daddy Chuck Brown give you the rundown.
I was driving in my car one day. I saw a sexy lady walk my way. A banging body and a pretty face. So I whispered in her ear and said, I really love your style and your dress so fly, yo. I love to see your pretty face in my show. I've been around the world from London to Chicago, but I ain't never met a girl like you. Shorty took a look into my eyes. Said she heard I was a crazy guy. Hit and run the Georgie Porgy tide. You like to kiss the girls and make them cry. Believe the hype, cause I'm cool. Enough about me, let's talk about you. I wanna get to know you and make you my boo. It's all on you, baby. And she said,
yeah.
Really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. I really like what you've done to me. How can you really explain it? I'm so into it.
Come on, ma. It's more than a flashing. I would've traded it all in orderly fashion. A villa in Florida, we crashing just off the shore, so you can hear when the water be splashing. The drop top 3 and a quarter, we dashing. The flawless diamonds in the border, we flashing. The money we ought to be stashing. I make sure every quarter be cashing. I can't really explain. My friends be thinking I'm slipping. These girls be thinking I'm tripping. What kind of weed you be smoking? What type of drinks you be sipping? Sweet thing, just to think of you dipping. What had me with the blues so hard, you would think I was tripping.
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you're treating me so bad. You said you love me, no one above me, and I was all you had. And all my heart is beating for you, I can't stop crying. I don't know how I allow you to treat me this way, and still I stay. See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back. See, my days are cold without you.
Midday meetup.
And my heart can't take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you wanna do me wrong. See, when I'm home, I'm all alone, and you are always gone. Oh, you know I really love you, but I can't deny. I can't see how you could bring me to so many tears after all these years.
Also, Brooke. Y'all know the song. Sing the song right now. Come on,
have you ever loved someone so much you thought to die, giving so much of yourself? It seems the only way. Tell me what you want and I will give it to you.
Sing the song, y'all.
'Cause you are my love.
Oh, yeah.
My love, did you ever dream that it could be so right? I never thought that I would find all that I need in life. All I want, all I need, now I know I found it in you. I found it in you. 'Cause you are, I love you.
That's right. Midday meetup. Wherever you are, you should be partying right now with a purpose. Our citizens.
We made it through the storm. I really want you to be mine. I really want to put you on. I've been searching for someone to satisfy my every need. Won't you be my inspiration?
You were born and raised in
Real love that I need. Real love.
Why do you see everybody that's here today?
I'm searching for a real love. Someone to set my heart free. Real love.
But I love the song. Matter of fact, did y'all get one of these sounds?
When I met you, I just knew that you would take my heart and mind. Till you told me how you felt for me. You said I'm not. So I slowly came to see all of the things that you were made of. Now I hold my dreams in this race. Lead me towards some real love.
Come out and play like it's crush it out. Come out and play out, it's crush it out.
This is my first ever Census meetup. The first time
you I'm still not a player, but you still a hater. Elevator to the top high. See you later, I'm gone. Penthouse suite, penthouse freaks, in-house beach, French couch seats, 10,000 east, rent out lease.
Y'all know where you
from, copping the five of bands from when I'm not. We're on the side, rolling the line. With my twin Tito, up in the Benzito with my Kiko from Queens. Nickname Benito. We go back like DAs and wearing PJs. Now we reach the P gauge, running trains.
This man is coming to
you want to ride, it won't cost you $1. Whether soft or harder, of course you're still going to holler. Mama, I'm there.
From Crystal State
through your hooters, I'm sick. You couldn't measure my with 6 hooters. True love, I'm all about getting new, but I'm not comfortable if you out to get cool.
I don't wanna be playing no more.
I'm not a player.
I ain't a player, I just trust a lot. I just count a lot. Get counted in this census.
Uptown, baby, uptown.
I don't wanna be playing no more.
I'm not a player, I just crush a lot.
Still down below.
Now,
I love the part if you can.
turn me down just a little bit.
So I don't discriminate.
All right, in case y'all don't know, we have something called the Proud Slide. It is a Prince George's County Proud Dance. And we have the Proud Slide that's going to come up a little later in the show. Our county executive they say she kills. She kills the Proud Slide. So I want you to, wherever you are in your kitchen, in your living room, even if you're in your bathroom, come on and do it with us. I don't care if you don't have on anything but your bathrobe that we can't see. So go on and get your party on with us all day long. DJ Chris J on the ones and twos. I am Joe Clem from WPGC 95.5. We getting this thing started right. We are representing today for Bladensburg, Adelphi, College Park, Lanham, Langley Park, Cedars Avenue, Forestville, Laurel, Bowie, up Marlboro, downtown, Largo, New Girl City. Everybody. That's who we are partying for right now. This is a party with a purpose. Let's keep this party moving on. You are rocking with the breast in Prince George's County Census Midday Meetup. Proud to be counted. Let's do this. Fill it out, mail it, call in, or you keep watching your screen for the information to tell you how you can complete your census today. The information will come up on your screen. If you're here with us today, the information will pop off up on your screen so you can know when to fill it out and everything else. Now, we are going to do this. I think we're going to get into this Proud Slide right now. Is D on here? D, are you here today? The choreographer of the Proud Slide. Are you going to make a special cameo today? Are you here, D?
I'm here.
Hey, D. First of all, let's give a round of applause. Yeah! How you doing today?
Hey, Joe, I'm here.
Okay, DJ Chris J, you gotta give her some music so she can get this Proud Slide going and everybody join in. Let's go, Chris J, take it away. Hey, let me see if I can do it with you.
Step until you reach higher ground. Ain't nobody turns around.
I'm trying.
Step on up, you can claim the highest star. Straight ahead, it's not very far. Yeah. Keep on.
I'm trying.
With the strength of your mind, you can be set free. You can overcome your past.
Y'all see
Search
this?
deep inside, and you will see. Time has come at last. Keep on, yeah. Keep on, keep on. You gotta keep on. Keep on, keep on. You gotta keep on. You can make it if you only try. Until you touch the sky. Life has many ups and downs. Put your feet on solid ground. Keep on, keep on. You gotta keep on. Keep on, you gotta keep on. Keep on, keep on. Through the strength of your mind, you can be set free. You can overcome your past. Search deep inside, and you will see. Time has come at last. Woo!
I see you, D.
Keep on,
Keep on, D.
keep on.
This is called the Proud Slide. Because we are Prince George's pride.
Get those census done.
Word up. Thank you,
And shout
D.
out to County Executive Angela Also Brooks. She is on the ground getting this work done, keeping us safe and proud.
D, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got bad reception. I need a better package because I couldn't keep up with the step. It was glitching.
It's all right. We got you.
I tried. I started doing the running man and I started doing the cabbage patch and everything else.
It's all right. You're going to get it. You're going to get it.
I'm going to get it. The Proud Slide. Thank you so much, D. I really appreciate it.
Take care, Joe.
Yes, indeed, everybody. Come on. Where you at? Seat Pleasant, Adelphi, Largo, Upper Marlboro, Fort Washington, Capitol Heights, Bladensburg, Langley Park, College Park, wherever you are, you got to stand up and get counted today. We are doing this to get our census numbers through the roof. We do not want to miss out on our money. And so it's so important that we have our county executive with us right here, right now. She's right. Y'all see her? She's right there, taking her time out today to make sure we don't miss out on the money. This money for the baby's chocolate milk fund. You understand what I'm saying? This for the kids to have some chocolate milk after school now. You don't you mess up this chocolate milk money. You understand? Anyway, let's keep this moving. You are rocking with the best. We have some influence. We have some people that we need to check in with today. Our county executive is here, like I said. Thank you so very much. We have in the house with us today, we have the director of the county executive's Office of Community Relations. She is here with us. It's her birthday.
Oh, shorty,
Davis,
it's your birthday.
Is Janisha Davis on the line? Well, she's gonna be there she's gonna be here in a second. It's her birthday, and she took some time. Oh, we gotta unmute the county executive. She's on mute. We gotta unmute you. You see that red thing? It took me. My kids came out here and laughed at me because I didn't know how to unmute it. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Happy birthday, Unisha.
Thank you, county executive.
Oh, we love you and we thank you.
Thank you so much. I tell everyone that I work for the best county executive in the world. And anywhere you go, I say I serve at the pleasure of the county executive, and I love working for this county.
Well,
and I tell everyone how wonderful we're working for the county. Just yesterday, I spoke with Miss Epps from District 2, and she wanted me to tell you she sees everything that you're doing, and she's so thankful and so grateful that you are where you are, and you are leading this county, and she knows that you are doing everything to keep us safe. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I'm the blessed one. I tell you, I couldn't ask for any. You know what? I serve the best ever. You know what? There's nobody like a Prince Georgian, and I'm a little biased, but look, you can't find him any greater than the people that we serve. And so we serve with love, and you serve with love, Unisha. So I thank you so much for your leadership And Joe is on there too. He's a native born Prince George.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And you can tell. You can
Peppermill Village.
Peppermill Village should be in the house. You know what? Derek Leon Davis, chairman.
My man.
Yeah, they should. That's their community. Step up,
indeed.
Right? I hope they're on this line today.
Yes. Derek Davis is in the house today as well.
Hey, Derek. Yo, D, he represents us especially well too. We're proud.
Yes, indeed. And he and I go way back.
Yeah.
So listen. Make sure now, Unisha, I understand that you are a member of an incredible organization.
The best.
Are you going to rep for your sorors today?
Oh, I'm repping. I don't have it on today, but Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Hi, sorors. How you doing? I am 21 years and counting. Woo! Proud of it.
I know that's right. You see, I got petty.
Yes. Sisters, my line sisters, most of them are in Philly. I saw you. I was like, okay, Joe, but you know what? Crystal and cream, I love it, right?
Yes, indeed.
Right?
You've got to love it.
All right. Yeah. So my line sisters, that's right. My line sisters, most of them are in Philly, and so they're listening in right now as well. So I got to today and do your best. I said I sure will. But I would like to say to everyone while we're on, thank you for joining us today. It's so important to fill out your census. You know, in these unprecedented times, it's important for us to be counted. That's how this money comes to us. You know, we get the right allotment, right, from the state because people have filled out their census and they know how many here. And what I would like to say is a couple of days ago, we were at like 42%. We are now at 50% completion rate.
Yeah.
And I know Prince George's, we can celebrate that, right?
Go,
we
y'all.
celebrate the inching up.
Yes.
50%. That's right, County Executive, 50%.
Yeah.
But
let's get that up.
We have a ways to go. We have a ways to go. And we know that with your support today, completing that census, if you've already completed it, tell your friends, tell your family member, tell your neighbor, get out there and fill out the census. It really takes 5 minutes, 9 questions, and it's safe, it's convenient, it's fast. You can do that while you're watching your favorite television show, while you're even cooking dinner. You can turn on, boil that water, and you can complete your census. You'll be done before the eggs are done. So we just want people to know how important it is. Roads, you know, who likes to ride down the street and into a pothole? I know I don't, because that's money I have to pay, right, to get my tire fixed. So we just know that this money helps the county so much. Filled out that census. Once you do, post it and let us know that you did and show how proud you are. Thanks again for allowing me to take a moment to ask you to fill out that census.
Yes, thank you, Unisha Davis. She is from the community relations, everybody. She makes sure the community and you relate to the county executive and the government and everything. She keeps the whole thing together. You understand? She the glue. That woman right there is the glue.
There she is.
That's right.
And it's her birthday. Thank you so very much.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Talk to you later.
See you later. County Executive also Brooks, we have somebody that you are very familiar with, about to hop on with us right now. He is a high school. He graduated from Oxon Hill High School in I don't know what year. He's a council member at large. Come on, let's give it up for Mr. Calvin Hawkins. Where you at, brother?
Woo-woo!
That's not Hawkins. Where you at?
Woo-woo! Thank
there
you.
We go.
Joe, and thank you, County Exec also Brooks, for all
Calvin.
Team are doing. Hey, let's get out there, citizens of Prince George's County. Let's be counted. Let's not only take our numbers up, but let's come in number one, because we are the number one county in the state of Maryland. We have the number one county exec. We have the number one team working for you with WPGC. So thank you. I'm gonna get back out here and pass out some more food to the citizens. And County Exec, thank you for your leadership. Joe Clare, see you at the next Martin Luther King Day parade. Let's get those numbers up. Thank you very much. God bless.
But before you go, I got a question for you. Now, where are you handing out food, my brother?
Over at Suitland High School with Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
I don't know what that has to do with us today.
Little competition.
Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you so very much for hopping on with us and taking some time out, man. Keep up the work that you're doing, and make sure you remind all your brothers of Omega Psi Phi, like I'm doing my brothers, to fill out that census form.
The county exec would have it no other way. Love you, brother, and thanks for all you do for Prince George's County and the people.
Oh, you're too welcome. You're too welcome. Thank you, man. Listen, everybody, we're sitting here doing this, and as you can see how technology works, we have all kinds of people coming in. Council Executive also Brooks, I think you know this brother as well. This is Pastor John Jenkins.
Yeah, I knew.
Of the First Baptist Church of Glen Allen.
Oh, right. Best pastor ever. The best pastor.
Every time I say First Baptist Church of Glen Allen, I got to give a woo.
Yeah.
Well, I'm honored to put my voice in and encourage our members and the friends of First Baptist and all people in our county to know how important and how significant it is for them to fill out that census. Nobody's coming after you. Nobody's going to hurt you. This is to the benefit of our county, and it's going to empower us and our county executive. God bless you. So proud of her and the work that she's doing. It's going to empower us to be able to accomplish all the things that we want to see done. So please fill it out, and I'm putting my voice in and joining in to say to everybody, let's do it.
If I may, for both of you, could you please sound off on why people believe that this census is like somebody's coming to get them or something?
Yeah.
I think it's just fear, anxiety, uncertainty. People just don't understand what the purpose of it is. As a matter of fact, it really doesn't even ask you for a lot of information. I mean, you can fill it out in 5 minutes. It's just general information, and it's going to go a long way in helping our county achieve the things it needs to accomplish. So I was surprised at how limited much information they ask. It's not a lot of information.
Yeah.
County Executive also, Brooks, do you hear this a lot of times when you go out and people say, well, I'm not touching that census because this is blah, 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 blah.
You know what? So I think our undocumented community is afraid. They're afraid because they believe that this will be used against them. But what they should know is that the law does not allow you to ask a person's status. So the census does not ask you any question about your status, about your immigration status. So that has to be known, is that this is safe information for you to provide. It is just for us to be able to get the critical federal funding that we need. And we can't do it if we're undercounted. Prince George's County was the most undercounted jurisdiction in the state in the last census.
What?
And that cost us, again, $360 million that it cost us over 10 years. And so we need everybody to know this is safe for you to give the information. As Pastor Jenkins said, nobody's coming after you. This is to help us to get Medicare, to make sure we have lunch for our kids in school. These federal dollars help us with road and infrastructure dollars. So this is critical funding that we need to run our county, and we don't want to come in last place. Look, y'all don't do me like that. I need you to get out there and fill out the census. You see, out of the top 10 jurisdictions in the state with over 150,000 residents, Prince George's County is at number 9 right now. So I want Prince Georgians to come, like Pastor Jenkins said, it takes 5 minutes. Please. It's 5 minutes, and it is so critically important. So we need people to fill this census out. It's safe, it's easy, and it's important.
Well, Pastor Jenkins, thank you so much for taking some time out. I know you got important work to get back to.
Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you. So, Council Executive also Brooks, County Executive also, excuse me. I get my tongue gets twisted. We have some millennials. We actually have some millennials who took time out with us today. We have all kinds of people jumping in. I think they said that my man Raheem Devon is on here. Raheem Devon here. I see Kyle Arrington just popped in. You got to get unmuted.
Yo.
What's good with you, brother?
What up, man? How you?
I am good. I am good. I am good.
Look at that.
Looking all strong and young, like you still drink milk.
I haven't ate meat in over 20 years.
Bro. Oh no, that's Raheem talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I haven't ate meat in over 20 years.
I'm sorry. Let me do the introduction correctly. This technology got me messed up. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to us right now, Grammy-nominated R&B singer, philanthropist, and High Point High School graduate, Raheem Devon.
What up?
Raheem, thank you.
You're welcome.
We are so proud, so proud. Prince George's own.
Thank you.
Good to see you, my brother.
You too.
So please, and me and the county executive want you to talk about, what this census means in the line of all the philanthropic work that you already do.
Well, we need to know who's out there so we can know who we can help, who we can protect, and know our numbers. And of course, for I would assume for voting and stuff of that nature. So
yes,
it's definitely important, So while we all in the house, first of all, stay in the house. If you're in the DMV, stay in the house. I think there's a lot of different theories floating around. I think it's pretty evident if you got common sense that it's something outside that we need to be protecting ourselves from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe more than one thing, so with that being said, while you're in the house, stay in the house and fill out this information,
I would get in trouble because I have a woman upstairs who's watching. If I didn't ask you to hit a note, or can you hit a note or something for us, brother? Because every word in this song is going to be about you. You understand what I'm saying?
Every word in this song, that's right.
Oh, man.
Got me thinking.
They living like they bulletproof. Yeah, the bang, 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 bang. I said they loaded, cock, and name and shoes. Whoa, they loaded, cock, and name and shoes. Hey, and some will die over oil and kill over land and charge it for taxes, then blame Uncle Sam. They reel your rights, they charge it for nothing. Now who's really gangster? And tell me who's fronting. Murder your sons and ravish your daughters. Here overseas and across the waters, we got tanks and missiles and bombs and grenades. That's what it is.
Man,
pretty much a sign of the times,
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
So Raheem hit 2 points that were so critical. You know what? He mentioned something I had forgotten to mention, that the country decides representation in Congress based on the census. So thank you so much for reminding me, Raheem. That's a critical point. Mm-hmm. He mentioned that you know what? Our representation in Congress is decided based on this census. But you know what else is decided? Which businesses come here. When businesses make decisions about bringing restaurants and other things, they look at the census data. So he brought up an excellent point about representation. You were so dead on that. And the other point he raised is to stay in the house. Anytime a fourth of all of the deaths in the state of Maryland are in Prince George's County, the people who are dying from this, we got to take heed, right? And let the storm clear out. So I thank him for both of those points, just right to the point. So thank you so much, Raheem. And we just thank you for always keeping it home. Anytime we call on this brother, if it's domestic violence, if it's the census, he is true to Prince George's County. So we thank you. We love you. And we are just so thankful that you love us too. So thank you so much, Raheem.
It's all good, man. Love the DMV as a whole again. We're going to get through this. Hopefully we come out of this smarter, wiser, and more healthier. And, again, fill out your census for your area. And then also, stay in the house, man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Raheem Devon, thank you, brother. I appreciate you for taking the time.
No problem. Peace, bro.
Keep up the good work.
Yep.
And you just got me some brownie points around the house. Yeah, he just got me some good brownie points with that singing around the house. Yes, indeed. County Executive also, Brooks, we have Mr. Kyle Arrington, former NFL Super Bowl champion, and he is from Gwynn Park High School.
Go, Kyle. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys having me on. Just to piggyback on definitely an important conversation that back in 2010, 10 years ago, we just didn't handle our business. We lost out on an astronomical amount of money in terms of funding for programs, schools, infrastructure, initiatives, you name it. So this time around, and it's never been more convenient either. You can do it online, you can do it by mail, you can do it by phone. So there's no excuse.
Now, brother, you represent a younger generation, and they say that the younger generation is a bit more apathetic than they should be. What can we do as the older generation to make the importance of this hit home?
Well, it takes a village, and that's everybody has to buy in. So that includes your generation, our generation. So people like myself, like Raheem, we just have to talk, communicate, and influence our generation to take it more serious.
Got you. What part of town are you in right now?
I'm actually in Anne Arundel right now, but I'm born and raised Accokeek, Prince George's through and through.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we need you to come on back on this side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got
Thank you so much, Kyle. We are proud of you. We appreciate you. And again, you know what you said was right on. We have to handle our business.
Yes, ma'am.
What this is about is not losing those critical funds and taking the time, 5-minute survey to bring critical funding for those who need us, our kids, our seniors, the whole community. So thank you. And you know what Joe Claire said was right. We're going to keep the porch light on for you. We're going to let Anna run for but a moment. We'll let you for a moment. We're going to keep the porch light on because this is always home.
Yes, ma'am. No, well, my nonprofit, it's called Evolve. So we do a lot of work. And my wife is executive director. So we being from Prince George's County, graduating in Grand Park together, our primary focus is Prince George's County. So we're there all the time.
We thank you so much for that, and thank you for taking time today to put out the word about this census for us. We appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right.
Stay healthy, stay safe.
Thank you, brother. DJ Chris J, can we get a little music, brother? Can you give me something dope? Come on, turn it up.
There you go.
But you know what? County Executive Officer, can you hit this note?
You said, what can I hit this note? No, I can't. I tried. I know the note, I just can't hit it.
I always try to hit it myself, but I mess it up every time.
You're supposed to just do like this, Joe. Just enjoy it.
You heard me. Get that.
When you were revealed.
Man, I need to thank everybody for pausing for the call.
You were a dream that just should not have
joining us today for this midday meetup.
You gave me this beating, baby.
This is a party for a reason.
This rhythm inside.
We're trying to get our numbers up so we don't miss out on our money.
Feel good and feel nice and feel love. Give me paradise.
Sing the song, y'all.
Should it not realize you're the highest of the high.
DJ Chris J.
If you don't move it, I'll say it. So don't ever wonder. Don't ever wonder. Should it not realize? Should it not realize? You're the highest of the high. When I wake up in the morning, love.
Rest in peace, Bill Withers.
And the sunlight hurts my eyes.
That's right, rest in peace, Bill Withers.
And
this
something
is a lovely
when
day,
I
everybody.
wanna love bears heavy on my mind.
It's a lovely, lovely day.
Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be.
Sing the song, y'all.
A lovely day.
been saying 10 years ago on this day, my friend, I promised I would never ever be returned. When my baby broke my heart and left me young. As we walked to the room, there were faces staring, glaring, terror to me. Someone said, welcome to the doom. And they smiled with eyes that looked down simply through me. This is scaring me. Y'all, we gotta do it. We walked up the stairs, still the ceiling blue. There were two girls sitting in my room. She walked up in my face, said, this is the place. You should meet you right here in noon. This is Heartbreak Hotel. Welcome to Heartbreak Hotel. So this is Heartbreak Hotel. This place is Heartbreak Hotel. I hope it's dead. She thought that I had cheated for another lover. I turned my back to see that I'm undercover. Now I can't convince this girl that we no further. Someone's evil hurt my soul. Every smile's a trouble. It began to hurt me. This is getting me. Then the man next door had told she's been into his
Me, I have never seen Muriel Bowser do any of that when the record comes on. I love her, but she ain't shit.
That's my sister. She can do it.
Well, I've never seen her. You're going to have to tell her she got to start turning up a little more.
She can do it.
Prince George's County is leading it in the crank up factor. I'm sorry. Our county executive get down. I saw you hit this a little bit. You got your Janet Jackson shoulders going. I said, oh, y'all better watch out.
Go class of 89.
Ooh, I know that's right. That's that 89 right there, everybody.
Yes,
So in case you do not know, you are tuned into the Prince George's County Census Midday Meetup. Our county executive is right here with us live as we get our census numbers up so that we do not miss out on our funding for this next 10 years. Yes. And so we have to always thank her so much for joining us and being here with us today. We have a great list of people who are coming through. I'm trying to figure out who is next because I lost my place on my script. Y'all got to excuse me. This is my first time doing this virtually, and I was partying at DJ Chris J, my young brother. Is this Jimmy Jenkins?
Yeah. Yes,
there we are. There we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, acclaimed director and producer, Mr. Jimmy Jenkins is on with us now. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you guys for having me. I'm so happy to be here and really excited about making this thing happen for our county and our community. Really excited.
Got you. So tell us about, first of all, are you Prince George's proud?
I'm more than Prince George's proud. Like when I fall and get cut, I bleed Prince George's. Okay, that's how much I love Prince George's County. It's just
that's right.
It's been in my life since I was born. And it's just something that I think right now in the direction of where we're going with our county, our leadership, the people that are involved, we have a great opportunity to really set up this community for generations to come by us all coming to the plate now. We're so happy for what our parents have done and our grandparents have done to build this community to what it is now. Very soon, the whole world is going to know all about Prince George's County. Everywhere is going to know all about it. And I'm so excited, so happy just to be a part of it, and just want to encourage everybody, please take your census. It's important for yourself. It's important for your nieces, your nephews, your kids, the people that you love. And let's continue to make this county what it is and build upon it.
I love it. You see, we have our county executive here with us today.
Yeah, that's my brother. Hey, Jimmy.
How you doing? Look, she's my favorite county executive in the whole world. You know, I think she's the best ever in the whole world. I love her so much, and I'm so grateful that she's our leader. So grateful.
Well, thank you.
Joe Clay, it's good to be in your presence. You're a legend, and I'm glad you know my name.
Well, Jimmy, you got to put me in your next thing then. I need to be in the next. You got to put me in the next movie.
It's done. I got to make sure I can
I'll shave down.
Look, we need to get this census so we can make some more, make some movies, man. That's why we need this census, right?
Does the census dollars help you with production costs and things of that nature?
Oh man, it helps everything. It helps everything. If you guys don't know, we just had a film that was filmed in Prince George's County on TV1. We had actors from 2 lead actors that were in the movie in TV1 were from Prince George's County. Kids from Prince George's County were in the film. They worked on it. It was filmed here. So we're trying to even bring entertainment to a new level here in Prince George's County. And we've started that. Then we have another big project coming out on Showtime, all about Prince George's County. May 15th, called In the Water Basketball County with Kevin Durant. And
I saw that.
Yeah. I was able to direct that with another guy from Prince George's County named John Beckham. So we're doing great things, and we just got to continue to support and come together. And right now, we need these census numbers. Y'all have to take your census, please. I'm begging you.
Man,
you know what? One thing Jimmy said that was so important. You know what? And I appreciate that he raised this point. Is the census is an act of love. Completing it is not about you. It's about our children. It's about our families. And that was such an important point is, you know what? You fill this out because you care about other people. We care that the Medicaid dollars and Medicare dollars are there. We care that the dollars for free and reduced lunch will be there for our children. We care that these roads should be repaired. And we have over 130 federal programs that is determined by these federal dollars that come as a result of the census. And those dollars help our families. And so I appreciate Jimmy raising that level of consciousness as well, to say this census is a thing that we do to be responsible, but it's about making sure we care for those who need us. That's just such a wonderful point. Sometimes it's not about us going on there because you care that other people are taken care of. And so thank you, Jimmy, for that and for representing us so well all the time. With all the movies, you know what? And I got to see it also. It's been played since we've been quarantined too. It was on last week.
They've been running it. They've been running
it.
Yeah, I'm happy. Look, everybody's getting ready to see our community, and I'm just happy that you guys had me on. And I think we're really going to come together. One thing I know about Prince George's County, they step up to the plate. Whatever it is, they step up to the plate. And this is very important for us where we are in a moment in history. And I feel like Prince George's County, we're going to step up. So if you're on this line, make it your business to contact 10 to 20 people today and tell them how important the census is. Go on your phone. You got 1 million text messages in there. Just go down your text, send it. Did you take your census? Did you take your census? And you don't know how many people you'll be helping.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much, man. I really appreciate you. Jimmy Jenkins, everybody, director, producer. He's putting us out there. He's blowing us up. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
He just gave us the 10 people census challenge. Go on your phone and text the 10 people census challenge. See if you can get 10 people. If your 10 get 10 and they 10 get 10, then before you know, we be the #1 county. I think we have our council member from District 7 on here right now. Rodney Streeter is in the building. You here, brother? Rodney. Yes.
Rodney.
Come on.
I'm here. Do you hear me?
Oh, there we go. We got you.
How y'all doing?
Hey,
good.
Hey, council member.
Good. During this time of worldwide crisis, and Prince George's County is really showing its true strength. So I want to first do a shout out to the healthcare providers, professionals, and all those people on the front line. And I want to thank the county executive, who's been a great partner as we've maneuvered our way through this crisis situation. And so I just want to thank you for your leadership on that. The 2020 census, though, is another opportunity for us to show our commitment to community. Last year, 10 years ago, has been stated, we were severely undercounted. That is something that we control. I mean, you can't blame anybody else for that. We left $363 million on the table because we didn't have 10 minutes to fill out a form. Those monies go for really important services in our community, WIC and SNAP, our education, our healthcare. We don't need to leave money on the table when it's so very easy to get that money and it's so important to our community. So I would encourage everybody to just take less than 10 minutes. The amount of time that we listened to that song and jammed to it just now, we could have filled out a census form.
That's right.
And had that money come into Prince George's County. It's safe, it's easy, it's important. There's absolutely no reason to not take a few minutes on this important issue. So I'm just glad that you all are taking this so very seriously. Joe, you know, making your time available to air this, to get people involved is so very important. And to your earlier question, how to get people involved, I think this goes a long ways to doing that. Leading by example, showing people how important it is because you've deemed it important and you've given it enough time, you spending enough time on it to show that it's important to you. So thank you, kudos to you, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, council member.
Thank you.
And thank you for your leadership. We appreciate you. And I was surprised. I didn't know you were going to be on here today. This is awesome. So thank you so much also for.
Yeah, this is a very important issue. So I was indeed pleased when I was asked to, you know, put a word out there on this important issue.
Thank you so
brother.
much.
Appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
We are now joined by a motivational speaker, a life coach, and you know I've done this around the country and told people how proud I am of the leadership of Black women in Prince George's County. I grew up here watching you all take the reins and lead us, and this sister's doing the same. Carla Watson is on with us right now. Hey, Carla.
Hey, how are you? How are you?
I'm good.
Hey, Angela, can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good deal. So how's everybody doing? Everybody's in the house, everybody's safe?
Yes.
Honored to be here with amongst some amazing people, one being our county executive, Angela also Brooks, who's not only just the county executive, but she's absolutely my friend, just has a heart to help everyone, just show them what's possible for Prince George's County. And so when you think about the census, I can you know, attest to some of the things that some of you all said. Is about, you know, really getting the word out. And so what I think is really important is education, because a lot of this is not what we normally do. And when you think about the impact, what we typically do, we complain when we try to get funding and there's nothing for us to get. And so educate people on the millions of dollars that will be put into the community, federal dollars, millions of dollars that people are not even taking advantage of because they are not aware. And so I think the platform that we have is something of importance. And I think that we do need to have a campaign. I think that we do need to show some sense of intention, you know, being intentional about really telling our friends, business owners, entrepreneurs, yes, you need to be counted. Everyone in your house needs to be counted, even if they're not, you know, they're not your family members. It's that important. And I think it's up to us, right? Each one reach one, for us really to get out into the community and not just motivate and uplift, but really share things of importance to show Prince George's County where we can really take this thing. There's no reason why we should be less than 50%. And I think it's a lack of knowledge, a lack of education. And so it really is up to us to do our due diligence to say, listen, we can do better. Like there's so much more that we can do. Instead of us complaining, raise your level. Like next level. And if we're going to get there, it starts here.
That's right. Sounded like a young Maya Angelou. You come on with it, Carla.
Girlfriend, I didn't get no intro music, but I'm good. But I'm definitely excited about it. I'm definitely going to challenge my friends, challenge other business owners, other entrepreneurs, everyone that I see, and just explain it. I think that's what we have to do instead of just saying, hey, the census is here, did you do it? But just tell people the impact of doing it. I think that it will be thing to do.
And Carla,
thank you so much.
So powerful, Joe. You know what? Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome.
It's so powerful. And that is that we control our own destiny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Understand that. You know what? She essentially said there's no need in complaining when there's something we can do.
Right. It's something we can do.
Action that we can take that will bring critical resources to our community And so I love the self-empowerment piece of this. It said we can control our destiny. We can bring back the $363 million that we lost.
That's right.
What, for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So that's so powerful. So thank you, Carl, for saying.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, we don't have to feel defeated ever.
Right. We're not, right. It's our mindset, right? It's our mindset that needs to shift and says, no, we are the best county. No, we can be. And get out of what they said we were and show them who we are. And it takes like this to really do it. Daily disciplines done daily builds character. And so I'm behind you and I'm committed.
Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hey, DJ Chris J, let me get some music. Give me something hot right after that. You got to play something hot. These sisters showing up today.
Yes, indeed. Don't that sound good? Now make it a little louder, baby, so we make sure we can take it down in the mix.
You know we got to do some go-go.
See, watch your heart, synchronize your time, and let's go. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I said that. Do you know what time it is? Do you know? Do you know what time it is? Do you know? Do you know what time it is? Do you know? Do you know what time it is? The clock. Let's see, Scarface. We're not doing it yet, man. We're just moving a little bit. One more time. Just one more time. One more time. Synchronize your time and let's rock. Oh, yes, indeed. Let's say well done. All right.
All right. Chris J. Don't hurt Chris J. You hurt him. Tony Turn. Here we go. Fill out that business, y'all. Get it done. It takes 5 minutes. Tony.
I got a feeling I can't ignore.
All right, we got another guest. We got to get it on the line.
Needing you more.
We got
gonna show you what I have.
County Executive Also Brooks. If I'm not mistaken, I believe our chief of police is on the line with us right now. He is Prince George's proud. Is he here? Somebody let me know. Hank Stawinski is on the line.
Is this the legendary Joe Clare I'm talking to?
It is the one and only.
My goodness, it is a privilege to be with you, sir. Jimmy Jenkins had it right.
Well, thank you, sir.
And I'm also very proud to be with my county executive. I'm proud of my home. It's a privilege to be with my community today. And again, I'm so pleased about this golden age that we're experiencing in Prince George's County. You know, our executive, she's taken a different approach, and we all expected that from her. She doesn't take a second seat for anything. Education, I think she cleaned out Annapolis this year. Infrastructure, economic development, and of course, public safety. But Joe and Madam Executive, we all know that Prince George's County hasn't always seen its fair share. And as everybody knows about me, I'm not from someplace else. So one of the myths I'd like to put right is that the census information does not come back to law enforcement. If there's anybody out there laboring under the misapprehension that somehow this information comes back to law enforcement, that's false. And I want to speak out clearly about that and reassure people that that's not what's happening here. You know, we all talk about the tax dollars we pay, and we in Prince George's County provide a lot of tax revenue to the state and to the federal government. And the census is how we see our tax dollars come back to us. But in order to be counted, we must count, and we cannot be overlooked. And that's why I'm getting on today. I want to encourage everybody to certainly fill out that census. So when those conversations happen amongst our elected officials, and I know Rodney Streeter was just with us, and Rodney's doing a great job, we get the kind of attention that we need. And of course, our county council has always supported us, but when we're talking about Annapolis, we're talking about Washington, D.C., that's where our tax dollars come back to us in Prince George's County. We earned them, we provided them, but the census is how we get them back.
I love it, man.
That's right.
Now, what high school did you come from, sir?
DeMatha.
Yeah. Tell them what's up.
You know what? I'm always proud of DeMatha. I'm proud of the legacy of Morgan Wooten, a man who always did the right thing and set an example. I'm proud of the legacy of DeMatha sportsmanship. But I'm also, again, a product of Prince George's County, my home, born and raised. I'll never leave it. I'll always love it. But again, we're entering this golden age. This pandemic has pointed out the critical need for resources. But like I said before, we haven't always gotten our fair share. And I think one of the prior guests alluded to the fact that sometimes we've been overlooked. Well, I know this county executive is not going to let that happen. And we're working hard to change that narrative. But at the end of the day, that's all of us together. No one can do that alone. And again, that's why I'm here in full support. I filled mine out. My wife, my daughter, and I have been counted. Tried to count my dog. They wouldn't let me do it.
The chief is doing an amazing job. He's Prince George's proud. And you know what, Joe? The chief said something else that was critically important. And it was a point that Pastor Jenkins raised. The chief said, this information does not go to the police department.
Nope. Right.
Those in our community who are afraid and apprehensive about filling out this form, especially those in our undocumented communities. We want them to know it is safe for them to fill out this information. He said something that's so critical. It's safe to fill it out. This information is only for the purpose of counting. It is not for the purpose of figuring out a person's immigration status or anything else. So this will not go to the police department for them to come get you because there's some misinformation out there about that. So I appreciate that the chief raised that point. That's a great point.
Well, and Madam Executive, again, people are not illegal. And in order for us to get those resources that we need every single individual within our borders to be counted so that, again, those dollars come back to you, to your leadership, and can be allocated. And again, I think the most critical piece that you've taken such an aggressive stand on, particularly in Annapolis this year on education, and I know Dr. Golson is working daily. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's where we're going to really make tremendous strides, again, in this golden age that I suggest to you that we are already in.
Yeah.
Yes, that is our chief of police, Hank Stawinski. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Chief.
I appreciate you today.
Thank you,
Thank
Chief.
you, legendary Joe Claire and Madam Executive. It's a privilege to be with you.
Boom. We have everybody. Listen, in case y'all don't realize, we have all kinds of people coming through here today. We've had Raheem Devon so far. We had somebody who played in the Super Bowl. We've had council members. We have our county executive who's leading us. And now joining us from Hush Boutique, she puts the fashion out there on Fox 5 every morning. She makes them look fly. Come on, y'all give it up for Tam Lee. Hey, Tam.
Hey, Tam.
Hey. Hi. Listen, I'm still grooving to Do You Know What Time It Is? Okay.
That's right.
I mean, and I don't know if you guys are with me, but it's the perfect song because it's literally Do You Know What Time It Is? It is time to fill out these census forms. I was in here grooving. Y'all, it is 2020. And, I'm sure that we all have been scrolling through Instagram, during this quarantine. And a lot of people have a lot of stuff to talk about right now. A lot of stuff that they're disappointed with, a lot of stuff, that they got to say. But guess what? If you are not part of the solution, you can't talk. And so you've got to fill out that form. And so, it's so super important that we become part of the solution instead of the problem. And part of that solution is taking the time out and filling out that form. And that's what's hot.
I know that's right. Now, Tam, Tam, I thank you so much for taking some time with us today. And you said it right. And I think that the way that you put it is the best. If you're not doing your part, you need to be quiet.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. See, how many of y'all have done all these sit-up challenges, these pillow talk fashion challenges? It's a new challenge every day, Joe. I can't keep up. Seriously. And so I'm with Jimmy. I am challenging everybody. This is the challenge that we really need to do. This is the important challenge, okay? We've had enough time, y'all, to be doing all them, the fun challenges. It's time to get really down to business. And so I'm with Jimmy. I am challenging everybody to at least pick 10 people, tag it on your Instagram, on your social media, and challenge people to literally fill out those census forms, because this is how, we get our money. This is how it affects planning and funding. And so we don't do our part. We don't have a right to say anything, okay?
I love it. You heard it from the lady's mouth. That's Tam Lee, everybody.
Hey, Joe, I got to give Tam another shout out too. So listen, little known secret. So Tam, you all don't know, look, the county executive is not good with fashion.
Yeah.
Not Tam. So for those who came and said, oh, I love the inaugural dress, I love it. So Tam is, listen, Tam, I'm telling you, I swear by it. And Hush Boutique, Tam will save your life. Let me get your whole life together. So thank you, Tam. She comes in the clutch. She said, look, Ellen, we can't have you looking this way. And the chief, she dresses the fire chief, right?
Yes.
A whole bunch of us. So thank you, Tam, also for being there for us.
No, it's been an absolute honor to be a part of some of your just most amazing moments. Chief Tiffany, I love you guys. And so I'm going to keep you fly. You already that's what I'm going to do in the DMV.
Hey, Tam.
There she is.
How are you?
That's that Largo High School.
Yes.
You know how, y'all know how
We
Largo
love her.
is. Don't get it twisted. You know
Absolutely.
how Largo is.
I want to make sure that we know how important this is to fill out these census forms. And so I'm challenging people, that's what's hot. I'm always on Fox talking about what's hot and what's not. What's not is not filling out those forms. And what's hot right now
That's right.
fill out those census forms. I mean, point blank. There it is.
That's right.
I appreciate it. Tam Lee, everybody, give her some love.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, Tam.
Bye.
As Madam Executive, we welcome our Chief Tiffany Green listen. Chief Green, you know you legendary, right? I mean, for real, you know you legendary. We are running a promo right now. There's a promo that's running. It ran all through March. A promo about your achievements here in the county as we celebrated International Women's Month.
Absolutely.
You were like front and center for us.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's an honor to serve in this role. It's been a lifelong dream, and I am enjoying every moment of it so far. The men and women of Prince George's County Fire Department are great. I am enjoying being a part of this, and I'm just proud to be the fire chief.
I don't want to sound crazy enough, but I like that picture y'all took. It was all the ladies of the fire EMS.
Yeah,
that was a great photo.
It was. So they had just graduated recruit school, and they were excited to be a part of that. They actually all graduated together, and they took that picture, and it was a great opportunity for us just to share that picture across the world. It went viral. Women in the fire service, and I'm grateful to be a part of Prince George's County, which supports diversity in the fire service with women, and we really enjoyed that picture, and it was a good opportunity.
So what is this census, please, as serving in the role that you serve in, being Prince George's proud, please speak to the importance of this census for us today.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, I'm born and raised here in Prince George's County. I'm a resident. I live in Brandywine. I've already done mine. I've taken that 10 minutes to do it, me and my family, and I'm encouraging everyone in the fire department, everyone I see to do it. Those federal dollars and those funds, they go directly toward supporting the fire service. We're out there right now on the front lines, and what's important to me is that the men and women of this department have what they need to do their job and to be successful, and filling out that census directly impacts them. So I really just want to encourage everyone just to support us by filling out that census so that we can receive additional supplies and equipment that will support the men and women who are out there right now serving this community.
County Executive Officer Brooks.
Oh, we love Chief Green. Thank you so much for being on today. Thank you for your leadership. She represents us so well.
Thank you.
Our Prince George is proud because of people like Tiffany Green. Do you know, Joe, that not only is the chief the first woman to serve as fire chief in our county, but she's only the 9th African-American woman to serve as chief in the country.
Absolutely.
Woo! In the country's history. So we just are so proud, and proud of her. Did you know also, Joe, that our chief finished #1 on every promotional exam she's taken in the fire department?
Say what?
She's the valedictorian. She
absolutely
on every promotional exam she's ever taken. Wow. The lieutenant's exam, all of the exams that she's ever taken. So we are really proud that she
absolutely. Thank you.
An amazingly qualified and amazing person. So we thank you, Chief, for your heart, and thank you for getting this message out for us too about the importance of having people fill out their census.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Wow, I've never been valedictorian of nothing. You hear me? I came in last on all my promotional exams.
You still have time. You can do it.
Now just let me get through my census form. I'm gonna just come in. I'm gonna be valedictorian of census. How about that?
That's right.
And we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
You guys have a great day.
And keep fighting that good fight and stay safe.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Come on, DJ Chris J, what you got for me? You got something hot? Uh-oh. You ain't playing this good house music, are you?
Oh.
Follow me and fill out your census. Now y'all know I went to Morgan State. We listen to this all day long.
This is doing a wonderful job.
What? Yeah,
DJ Chris.
Yes, indeed. This should be the census song right here. This is the National Prince George's County Census record right here. Come on, DJ Chris J.
Follow me, 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 yeah, follow me. I'm hoping to see the day.
That's right.
When my people can all relate.
Oh yeah.
We must stop fighting
to increase the peace.
To achieve the peace.
Achieve the peace.
That was taught in our country.
Taught in our country.
We shall all be free.
We should all be free. Fill out that census. I can sit here and party all day. I love it, DJ Chris J. But we got more people we gotta get to right quick. Y'all make sure y'all follow my brother on Instagram and everywhere else. DJ Chris J. Woo. All right. So, Madam Executive.
Who's next?
All right, Madam Executive, we got some more folks we gotta get to. Thank you, DJ Chris J. You are so incredible. Once again, we have a census message from our own Unisha Davis from Community Relations. Hey, Unisha, what you want to say? It's coming. You there, Unisha? There we go. Okay, Unisha, we having some trouble. You must have crossed over. You must have crossed over into Charles County right quick. You got to come back over here to Prince George's County. Well, we're going to come back to you with your message. But right now, we have the chairman of the Prince George's County Planning Board and complete the count. Betty Hewlett is on the line. Hey, Betty.
County Executive, how you doing?
How are you today?
All right, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Who's that here, Betty?
Can you hear me?
No.
I'm in Prince George's County. I've been here.
Oh, okay. Well, your signal went over to another county. We had to get it back over here.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pop some. Yeah, come back.
But Betty Hewlett is on the line with us right now.
I am on the line. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I am Betty Hewlett. I chair the Census Complete Count Committee for Prince George's County, and it is the best complete count committee in the nation.
Yes, indeed.
In the nation, and I'm asking everybody to rise up. Rise up. You hear that? Rise up and complete your census. It is millions of dollars for our community. And you heard people say we have been short-shrifted, but we can't help ourselves be short-shrifted. We can't play a part in that. We do not want to leave that money on the table. It means millions of dollars for Prince George's County for planning purposes, for transportation needs, for school lunches, for WICs, things like that. But also in this COVID environment, it means money for hospitals, for first responders, and we do not want to be short-shrifted. We want every single dollar we are entitled to it. Every single dollar that is coming to us, and we have to make it happen. And I have all the faith in the world in our Prince Georgians. Our county executive is rocking it. Everybody is rocking it. Please fill out that census form. We keep saying take 10, but it really only takes 5 minutes.
I love it. I love
it. My 2020census.gov. Simple as that.
My 2020census.gov.
It's as simple as that.
My 2020census.gov is that easy, everybody. Takes you 5 to 10 minutes, and boom, we can get everything we need. And like she just said, in this COVID-19 environment, we need it for it's critical right now.
Yes, and it tells us how many people, not who you are, but how many people live in a neighborhood. We would know exactly how many vaccines and things of that nature in advance that would be needed. I want people to hear that. I want people to hear that.
We thank you for the work that you are doing. That is Betty Hewlett, everybody. She is making sure that we are all counted. Y'all make sure y'all go to, once again, my2020census.gov, Betty.
My2020census.gov. I think we should rock it. My2020census.gov.
Yeah. My2020census.gov. My2020census.gov.
We need to
my2020census.gov. Yeah, we're gonna make a record out of that.
There we go.
Thank you, Betty. I appreciate you today.
Thank you.
So, Madam Executive, coming on the line next with us is someone whose sauce we all have in our top drawer. You got some of that green sauce in your top drawer. Mr. Phil Sardellis is on the line with us. What's good, Phil?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I just want to tell you, I'm Phil Sardellis, proud restaurant owner of Sardi's Chicken. We have several locations throughout the county. These are unprecedented times, and we must help each other to be safe and healthy.
Well, first, let me say that I'm a huge fan, Phil. I like the green sauce, the red sauce, the yellow sauce, the new Mambo sauce.
There you go.
I ain't know they got the new Mambo sauce. As well as the sriracha. Y'all got honey sriracha. Boy, you're doing it. You're killing them,
yep.
Phil.
We're trying to change it up. Everyone's trying to copy, so we're trying to keep ahead of the game.
Yes, indeed. Speak to everybody about what it means for you to be here in the county and what this census today, filling out the census today means for restaurants and businesses here.
Well, for businesses such as myself, you need some financial help. You need some of the data, and it provides that. And I'm to tell you that myself didn't know what it meant. The census actually meant, and I urge that once I was informed of what it actually provides, what the information is used for, I really encourage everyone to be counted. I mean, I didn't realize how important it was because of how many different things it takes care of. So, on behalf of Sardi's, we wanted to extend a 20% discount to anyone who does fill out the census, show us on their phone or show us somehow the receipt that they did fill it out, and we'll give them a 20% discount.
You see, I'm writing it down.
That's right, because we understand how important it is. We want to commend Angela also Brooks also for doing this. I mean, because I was really unaware, and I'm being I actually hate to admit it, but I'm being honest. I didn't know how important it was, and it's helped me through some of the financial things to grow my business. And I urge everyone to go ahead and fill it out and be counted.
Man, y'all heard it from the man himself, Mr. Phil Sardellis of Sardis, Pollo a la Brasa, and they got a whiting sandwich over there.
That's right.
Nobody's making whiting no more, and I want to thank you for bringing that back, because I grew up on whiting. I don't know where all this tilapia came from. I grew up on whiting, and I'm glad you brought that back, Phil.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Phil. You go have a great day.
Have a great day. Be safe.
You too. So, Madam Executive, we have a bunch of people who are about to join right now. I think we are going to go on like a 3-screen right now. Yes, we have a 3-screen right now. Mr. Derek Davis, our District 6 council member. You got to unmute yourself, Derek. And Mr. Todd Turner, our District 4 council member, are both on right now.
What's up? What's up?
There we go.
What's happening?
How are you guys?
Doing well, Joe. Doing well. Thank you very much for doing this today. Madam County Executive, good to see you as well.
Well,
Right,
both of you guys.
Okay, there we go. I was muted. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much to our.
Can you hear me, Joe? Can you hear me, Madam County Executive?
I can, loud and clear.
All righty. Hey,
Thank
Joe,
you.
is C. Pleasant in the house?
You know, C. Pleasant stay in the house, and I mean in the house. I'm in my basement. I'm not going out.
Madam County Executive, is Camp Springs and Temple Hills in the house?
Got that right. You know this. You know.
Well, you know Capitol Heights is in the house.
Yes, indeed.
You know Bowie's in the house.
There we go. Right. Now we all are here. We all must be counted.
Yes, indeed. I want to thank all of you all for serving in the way that you do. Please, Mr. Davis, speak out. Speak to anyone who's listening right now what it means to grow up here and now actually have a hand in what in the leadership and what the census means today.
Well, you know, the long and short of it is, Joe, is that this is everything when it comes to getting the monies that we need from everything from healthcare to Head Start, from everything from road construction to economic development, for all of the things that we need as a county to augment our quality of life. Counting in the census is what it's all about. We can't have a 50% count. We can't have a 60% count. We need at least an 85% count so that we don't leave any money on the table. $363 million is what we lost the last time that we did not count everyone. We can't afford to do that. $18,250 per person who's counted. That means if you don't get counted, you made my money come up short. And I'm upset about that.
Don't y'all mess with no black man money. You see how serious he got with that one. You make my money come up short. You sound like Joe Clark.
Joe, look, I heard somebody earlier say something about this is 2020, and I heard you cranking the red essence. Do you know what time it is? Well, it's 2020. It's time to count and it's time to vote. And like my main man Chuck Brown said, MasterCard, Visa, American Express. I ain't got nothing against them credit cards, but what?
That cash is the best.
That's what I'm talking about. We need that money.
So Joe,
thank you so much. Todd, please chime in.
Yeah, I'm definitely here. It's always my problem, you know, trying to get in with Derek Davis is always a difficult one. Anybody who knows that already. So listen, I'm not from the area. I grew up in New York, but you know, I'm a native son. So I went back and had to bring back some stuff. So this is my census blitz 2000 day. So I've been doing this for 20 plus years now. So we just want to encourage everybody, just get out there, take that 5 minutes, make sure you're counted. I mean, one of my colleagues was talking about, you know, if you don't do the census, it's almost akin to not voting. Given all
that's right.
Been able to do to vote, we got to do the same thing for census. And I just want to say, I do want to give a shout out to my city of Bowie, where I'm from. We're at 65% already.
All right.
Heard. just a little bit over 50% in Prince George's County as of today. And so we need to push those numbers up. You know, all parts of the county, we need to do that.
Well, thank you, Todd. I don't know if you know, I'm a proud Bowie resident myself.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
Derek, I moved from Capitol Heights. No disrespect, but
Look. I grew up in Capitol Heights. I currently live in Upper Marlboro, but we're going to count from Akakeek to Laurel. We're going to make sure that everybody does it. And as we get ready to roll, Joe, I'm going to leave you with some music.
Uh-oh. In trouble now.
A mixtape drop.
What you got?
Visa, American Express. I ain't got nothing against no credit cards, but the cash is the best.
That's right. That's right.
Did you hear him?
Yes, indeed. That man played that off a cassette tape right there. That's a cassette he playing.
I went way back to get it, Joe.
Joe, I want to just jump in and thank both our chair and thank our council member. We have the most excellent leadership here. And I'm not just saying that, you know, people who care, who are professionals. And I just want to thank them so much. You know, where Prince George's County has been on the right trajectory because we've had the right people at the helm. And so I want to thank both of them for everything they do every single day to show up for Prince George's, including today, when honestly, you know, they could be in the house doing something else with their families, but they're here with us. And this is the way we have been together in this. And I just want to thank them so much. And thank you, Joe. You know, we're all here together.
Yeah.
Sure that Prince George's County is counted and making sure that we get the word out. And we won't stop here. We're going to continue to push this word out because we cannot afford, as the council members know, we're number 9 out of the top 10 jurisdictions in the state that have over 150,000 residents or more. And we can do better. And we're continuing to see the numbers rise every week. So y'all keep pushing. We're going to get this done.
Thank you very much.
Thank both of you for taking some time out today. Derek Davis and Todd Turner, thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate it.
Deuces.
Right, yes, indeed. County Executive Austin Brooks, this is bomb. We need to do this on
you see what I mean? This is bomb. It is. This has been great. This is
bomb. And we have more guests. We have people lined up trying to get in here today.
I see we have Marky Mark.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing, Ms. Austin?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you.
I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to be here. Hey, Joe Claire, man, we got to get you another shirt. It's Alpha Phi Alpha 1906, the first to do it, you know, so we're going to change that shirt up in a little bit. We all here together.
You already know.
George is proud. It's a pleasure to be here because 10 years ago, I wasn't paying any bills. I just graduated from Charles.
Okay.
I was making my way to North Carolina A&T. So a lot of things that you've been discussing all day, we never knew. We never had to pay bills. We never had to worry about our schools, how they were being funded, our roads. So now that I'm at the adult table, you know, back in the day, I sent kids out the room. So now I'm at the adult table. I know how important it is because a lot of millennials, we are becoming homeowners. We're having kids out kids now. So now we understand the importance of our communities and how they're being patrolled, the safety, and our schools, making sure they have the best tools to be educated the right way. Because it's not always about generational wealth. It's about generational knowledge, about explaining to kids in different ways. Some people are visual learners, some hands-on learners. So now that I picked it up and I knew what the census stood for and all the things that it can help our community out with, it helped me better understood and made me more excited for the knowledge. Like, this is our community and what we'll be from 10 years from now, because my kids will be growing up, going to school, playing in the parks and being, so I understand how deeply important this is. So it's exciting.
Man, you sound great for an alpha, man. You sound incredible for an alpha.
I'm a radio personality at heart, so you know I gotta project my voice and turn up. So you know I teach you a little something, Joe. We'll talk after this. Get that shirt and everything. We'll be good to go.
Well, I mean, you know, I can bring you on over to Capitol Land whenever you are ready. It only take a little while nowadays. Thank you so much, Marky Mark, man, for taking some time out.
Yes,
DJ
ma'am.
Marky Mark, ladies and gentlemen, he's back home here, checking in on everybody, checking in on his family. He's down in North Carolina, but he's a proud Prince Georgian. Yes, and so that message resonates with us, brother.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate everyone. Congratulations. It's also it's amazing seeing somebody as one of us, and especially a woman, just leading charge and taking charge. And this is a blessing to finally know that Prince George's is a predominantly Black community. We have somebody represent, know how we feel, know how to be raised, how we are, and go through some of the things we go through on a daily basis. So it's just a blessing to make you feel at ease that we all in this together, man. And we're gonna work.
Thank you. Well, we're proud of your success.
Yes.
We're very, very proud of your success. You make us look good. And it's just, you know what? It just felt so good to hear you just rattle off how you were in college in North Carolina. And now you are, really passing on these values to your own family and stepping up and filling out this census to make sure that you're taking care of others in the community. So we are so proud of you. So thank you so much.
I tell everybody, if you can make it in Prince George's County, you can make it anywhere. Everywhere else is a breeze.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you.
That man know what he's talking about right there. Thank you, Marky Mark. We appreciate you, brother. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
County Executive also, Brooks, I think we have two people who are jumping on that you know very, 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 very well.
Yes.
I see Monica Golson. Hold on, they got you on mute. We gotta come on. This is the school system now. We got to unmute the school system.
That's right. How are you?
We are good. We are great. And Brian Swan is joined with us today from the Board of Education.
What's going on, Joe? Doing great, doing great. How you guys doing?
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Ms. Austin Brooks, how you doing?
Hey, good. And Dr. Golson.
Hello to my amazing county executive. And I see that Largo Lion, Joe Claire. I see you.
Go, hey, go Lions. Hey, go Lions, Joe. Go Lions, go Lions.
Yes, indeed. So both of you, we're talking about the census. We've been talking about it all day. We're talking about funding. And one of the most important things is our schools and our school system. Please, here's your platform. Sound off.
Yeah, so of course we want every last one of our students to be counted. And I'm sure their parents do too. They have been home for 4 weeks eating all kinds of food. And trust me, they want to be counted and I want them to be counted. It's so important that everyone participate in Census 2020 because those funds have helped us during COVID-19 more than you can imagine. We have fed over 125,000 meals in just 1 month. And honestly, if we don't get counted in this time right here, when we come back around again and we have this kind of situation, who knows what kind of support we'll get from our federal government. So I need everyone to take time out during their instructional time from 9 to 1, anytime during that time, because we're doing distance learning every day now. Our students have technology, or they can do it on their cell phone. I know I did it because I wanted to make sure my kids counted along with myself because our voice counts.
Absolutely.
Mr. Swan.
Yeah, what's up, Joe?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, I got to tell you, man, I'm super excited. A few weeks ago, I remember getting that Census Blue envelope in the mail, and I couldn't wait to just open it up. I went straight to my computer. I was like, let me see if this really takes 10 minutes. I swear it took me about 3-4 minutes to do it. It was super easy, asked me some simple questions, and I was just like, wow, like we have come a long way. We got to make sure every single person does this, because at the end of the day, guys, I tell you, it's really our dollars, right? We pay federal taxes, we pay state taxes, and that money gets used to support the country and our state and our county. And if we're not putting our hands up to say, hey, count me, because we need to make sure that money comes back into our county, we're just paying the bills for other people when you go to pay taxes. And I think if you really think about it like that, you think like, wait a minute. This is really the money we've already worked for, that we already put our blood, sweat, and tears for. We paid our taxes. We did our civic duty. We need to make sure that when it comes to time to the federal government to cut that check, that the right amount comes to Prince George's County. And that's why we just got to get the word out. We got to knock on our neighbors' doors. We got to call our family members. We got to talk to our children. This for our babies. You know, we have had a lot of growth in Prince George's County in the last 10 years. We can't afford to get this number wrong and continue this growth over 10 more years. Oh man, we'll be in the world of hurt. And I'm just so excited that we have this opportunity to kind of set the record straight. And so we just got to get out there and do it and talk about it and make sure folks know that this is important and what it means, not just for the government, but your community and your streets and your parks and our police department. I mean, it's just an unbelievable time. And I know with the craziness, it's just all these things coming at us, but we got to stay focused. We got to stay together. And I'm just super excited. I'm thank you so much for doing this. I think this is awesome. You're showing tremendous leadership. And County Executive Austin Brooks, I'll tell you, you're just phenomenal. Just with the leadership and just the way you are just doing it. I just, my hats was off to you, absolutely. And well, Dr. Goldsmith, I tell you, you and me know, you know, I talk to you every day, you know, and your leadership in the school system as well. I mean, I'm just excited to see where Prince George's County is going to go 10 years from now. And being someone who was born here, you know, in Landover, you know, went to Largo High School, and just, you know, a Marine Corps veteran, a Harvard graduate, a Maryland Turpin graduate, to be here right now trying to bring us together and do this, man. I'm just super excited, and I'm just happy to be here. Anything I can do to help, please let me know. You know, let's get this number right. Let's get counted.
That's right.
Y'all heard Pastor Swan. Y'all done heard Pastor Swan put it down for you. That's right.
Thank y'all so much.
Amen for Pastor Swan.
Right. Thank you. I just been anointed. Thank you.
Thank you both so very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your amazing leadership, County Executive.
Thank you for yours.
Thank you. Absolutely.
And thank you, Brian, too. So proud. Look, all four of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Prince George is proud.
Thank y'all.
And at the end of this, we'll be Prince George's County strong, and we will be counted.
That's right. There it is.
Look, if we get that money, we might be Prince George's County rich.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, DJ Chris J, you got something for me? Give me some music. They.
Woo! What you got to say?
And you know, also, Brooke, you know they used to play this record for me when I was at Central Avenue daycare.
Oh, they did?
That's when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, we remember this. Chris is playing music. He's digging back.
I went to a theater.
This from when I was a cop.
I saw the Cool in a gang show.
Yeah, Chris is rolling.
I always wanted to get into a band.
Oh, wait a minute, come on, Chris.
Sing my song.
Boy, don't you play no Cheryl Lynn. Let's go. Before Turkey Bacon came out. Got myself together, baby. Yes, indeed. That's DJ Chris J. Uh-oh. All right, we have to keep this moving. Moving. County Executive also, Brooks, before we go any further, I want to take some time to thank your team who put this together today. They did an amazing job. And they always, you know, they always try to thank them at the end or thank them the next day. So I want to take some time right now because they keep hitting. This move better than the BET Award. This better than the BET, than the Trumpet Awards, all that.
Yes,
y'all
it is. Yes,
keep that team in place.
This is an excellent team, Joe. I do want to thank all of them. I'm telling you, I could not have prayed for a better team. These are excellent folks who love County, who know how to really put together programs like this one, who care about this community and love it. And I couldn't do anything without the excellent team. I keep saying this is the Super Bowl team.
It sure is. I'm
Super Bowl winning team.
I'm excited. I might need to hire y'all on the new Joe Clint TV show.
Oh, so, they're excellent. And happy birthday, Unisha. Again, Unisha Davis, and thank her for her leadership and just everybody. And thank you, Joe. You made
no problem.
Yeah, you made it fun.
I am honored to be here today. We have some more people who are about to jump on with us right now. They say we have people in queue. Right now, I see Walter Simmons is on our line right now. Woo! Hey, Walter, let me know what's up. Would you let us know what's up?
What's going on? Yo, yo, yo.
You know what it is. Them alphas and them Qs came here trying to show us up today.
Walter Simmons.
But he just.
Hold on, who's that? I hear some other people chiming in.
Delegate Derek Davis.
Derek, you on next. Go ahead. I'm with you. I'm 6'6" though.
Hello, how's everybody?
We're good.
Delegate.
Well, thank you all very much. This has been wonderful, Madam County Executive. Joe, Claire, you guys have put on quite the show this afternoon. Raheem, Devon, Kyle Arrington, Marky Mark, DJ Chris J. I mean, what kind of party is that?
And we have Minister Ricky Dillard with us right now.
Uh-oh. So we're going to get the good word. I just want to thank everybody for pitching in to help. That census, we've talked so much about how important it is, but I just wanted to lend my voice because it distributes $100 billion in federal funds. Federal fair market rents, urban planning, analyzing local planning, directing funds for services for people in poverty. It is critically important, vitally important, and I'm glad that we're all trying to do our part to pitch in and help.
Thank you for putting that number out there. $100 billion worth of money, and we're just trying to get our cut, right?
Absolutely. We want a large cut of it, but we just want our cut.
Yeah, we try to be Prince George's rich.
Prince George is rich, Prince George is proud.
Yes, indeed. And I see Ricky Dillard just joined us.
God bless. How you doing today, my friend?
Man, we are good, my brother.
It's awesome.
Please.
This is an awesome thing that you guys are doing to empower, encourage, and to, get what's coming to us.
Listen, would you speak on it real quick, what it means for our community?
Oh, man, this means everything to our community. I know, people of color, we have gone through so much in these last 400 years or more. And
say it.
Look,
you better say it.
We've seen it all. You can't hide it from us. And, this is a new day that we're living in, that not only do we just hear about what's going on in our communities, but we are also seeing it as well. And we thank God that we have lasted through all of the times that the enemy has tried to destroy, kill, and tear us down, but we are still standing because we are children of the King. And, God is not a failure. He is not a God that is not paying attention. He is not a God that is asleep. He that keepeth Israel never sleeps nor slumbers. So we might as well just go on, roll over, go to sleep, because he's got it all in control. So I admonish everybody to participate in this census drive. Make sure that you participate and do your part so that when it's all said and done, we are not left on the outside.
Hey, Minister Dillard, as the young people say, you better come through. You better come through.
What you talking? And there it is.
Walter Simmons, please put a little something on that.
Frat, appreciate it. Madam County Executive, as always, thank you. This is more important. As the county executive talks about, we built 20,000 plus jobs over the last 5 years, but we need people to get counted so we can have the funds available to train our youth, our young adults, those who are most in need in poverty. And just like you said, Joe, it's our money and we want it now.
What you talking?
everybody, I encourage you to get counted. Go online, check your mail. We need it. We have one of the best county executives in the country, our elected officials. We are working hard for our community, but this is where we need your help so we can have the appropriate funding to provide those resources. So I'm encouraging everybody from Acton Key, Fort Washington, Laurel, Capitol Heights, Seat Pleasant, Upper Marlboro, Laurel, get counted now. Let's get it, Prince George's County.
I know that's right. That man hit that J.G. Whitworth on you.
You hear that?
I got a structured settlement and I need cash now. That's right.
Minister Dillard, Walter, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Very much for taking time for us, and let's keep spreading the word.
I got you. I'm on my duty over here.
Thank you.
Thank you both, brothers.
All right, Fanu.
I appreciate you all for taking the time today. Wow, County Executive also, Brooks. This is just amazing. The people who showed up today. They like to say that we are apathetic and that we do not like to participate. And I think today has shown that we are very, very involved and we have some dynamic people who are going to push us to where we need to be. Right now, I am joined by my guy. This young man right here represents the a whole lot. Y'all give it up for my man Nooch.
What's going on, man? Hey, what's up,
How
brother?
are you, brother?
I'm all right, man. Quarantining.
I know that's right. And we
Hey,
have
what's up,
Thomas
man?
Menorga.
I'm getting
How are you, sir?
Good word.
Dernoga.
Good word.
I'm great. How's it going?
I am good. You're a District 1 council member. So you both represent facets of our community that need to be heard and seen. Please sound off about what the census means to each of you.
Go ahead, Nooch.
As a young, artist and African American in Prince George's County, we're not really educated on this thing throughout like school. This is an important thing. I was put on by my grandmother. She told me what the census means, how it's about getting counted for your area to make sure that you got the right supplies. And even like right now with the COVID going on, that we need face masks, we need whatever to get in our area. And it's important for us as the youth to be educated, because a lot of times we don't take these things as serious as we should until it's too late. And then we got a lot to say about it afterwards, but it's time to be proactive instead of reactive.
Woo! You better say that, young man.
Hey, man.
You better say that.
That's right.
Council member.
That was awesome. I want to thank the county executive. She's doing an awesome job, and this is a great idea. Of course, her team pulled it off. I have to say, she has a Super Bowl team. We need one in Prince George's County because we're not getting one from Dan Snyder. No, I can say that because I'm a Baltimore. Right. I root for the Ravens.
Man, put your guns back in your holster. Don't be pop.
Oh, to thank you, Joe. But it's great that we have a Super Bowl winning team because we need it here in Prince George's County. We need the kind of leadership we're getting. And I was thinking about the census. I said, if we count everybody, we could count to 1 million. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
That's right.
We get there and get darn close. And I was thinking, everyone's talking about the money, which is important. And I was listening to Derek Leon and Todd, but there's also power that comes with it. And power means money. We could get extra delegates. We could get extra senators. We could get we already have 2 congressional districts. We get larger congressional districts because we share one. Because a lot of actually we share 2. And when you have that power, you get more opportunity for more money. So it's not just the money; it's everything that comes with it. And since I'm going pow there, Joe, I got a throwdown. I was looking at the census tracts. I've been following this. And where I sit right now, up here in the northern tip of the county, we're in the top 5 census tracts of the county. But we're number 1 amongst council members. My council members need to catch up.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Challenge.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a challenge.
Check your census map, and county executive, I'm ahead of you too.
Oh, wow, that's a good challenge. We better, you know what? Accept it.
West Laurel. It's not Laurel, it's West Laurel, and we are in the house.
Oh, wow. Well, you're right. We got some work to do.
West Laurel.
West Laurel, well, thank you so much.
Thank
you
you
so much, both of you all, for chiming in today. We're going to accept that challenge. We're gonna chase these numbers down so we can chase this money down, so we can chase this power down, as you stated. So thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thanks for doing this, Joe. Thanks.
Appreciate
No problem.
y'all. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, County Exec.
Thank
I appreciate y'all. Honored to be here.
Right.
Oh,
thank
you. This is incredible. And remember that this is all being recorded. It'll play back on YouTube. It'll play back on Instagram. It'll play back on Facebook. So we're going to run this because we're going to get these numbers where you want them to be, Madam Executive. You hear me?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's working. You know, but the council member just put the challenge out there.
Yeah.
We use the challenge. So anybody from Upper Marlboro, look, y'all can't do me like this. You hear
Word up.
Saying we're not first place. We like to be in first place.
Yes, indeed. I'm going. This is what I'm going to do. Since Todd already got Bowie taken care of, I'm gonna go back over to Capitol Heights and see Pleasant to make sure my folks show up and show out.
Yes.
We have. Is this the Furlough Cheesecake Sisters?
Oh, hey, ladies.
So quick backstory. When the furlough popped off last year, these sisters decided to go ahead and make a business, and they came up with Furlough Cheesecake. It's Jackie and Nikki. Hey, y'all.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, County Executive. Hey, ladies, listen, Joe, it's a good thing they're over there because those cheesecakes are so good. Let me tell you, if they were anywhere close by, we'd be, oh man, I'm gonna tell you, we'd be in a lot of trouble.
I'm one of them. Put your finger in the cheesecake. And listen, the county executives team who put this together asked me to ask y'all when they getting their cheesecakes.
Listen, they can get them tomorrow. We work every day. We ain't stop working. That's right.
Okay. They said come through tomorrow and pick up the cheesecake, but have your mask and your gloves on. Don't just be popping up all plain face. So for a quick second though, census dollars are for businesses. And we see that minority businesses and businesses led by women are on an upswing, especially here in our county. Can you guys speak to that real quickly?
Listen, we grew up in Prince George's County, so we know the importance of making sure we get counted. Our household, our mom and dad told us about the census when we were in elementary school. Yeah. So we know the importance of being counted. And my household, I have the pleasure of having my 4 children, my son-in-law, and my grandbabies. So we went to
a whole community
in my house. So we went to 2020census.gov and we made sure that we were counted, for our community's sake, and then for businesses. We have to make sure that the dollars come to Prince George's County.
They have to know we're here. We're doing things. So yeah, we both did our household.
That's right. Check.
Right.
And we want to put. That's right. And we want to put a challenge out there.
That's right.
So first of all, for our customers, we want them to email us proof that they completed the census.
That little confirmation code you get at the end.
That's right. And we're going to give you 10% off of your purchase. Plus you get a free slice of our lemonade cheesecake. That's
lemonade.
That's a big thing right here. I'm just saying, delicious.
It's our lemonade.
So they'll get that free slice too.
Only in Prince George's County can you find lemonade cheesecake.
Right.
Lemonade cheesecake. They don't got that in New York. Juniors don't got that. Oh, no. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you,
really
ladies.
Appreciate it. Tell your whole community we said hello.
The whole community. I'll let them know.
Thank you. Y'all stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
We are in the home stretch, everybody. I want to thank everyone who came on today. I think we have one more very special person waiting in queue to hop on with us right now. I think it's someone that you know very well, Councilmember Also Brooks. Do we have him? Hello.
Hello.
And
hello, everyone. This is Mac Also Brooks, Pro Tem. No. In all seriousness, I'm here to remind all our seniors to complete the census. It's important and critical to funding for our Medicare and Medicaid. We cannot afford to lose funds that we've worked so hard and poured into our county and our country. It's easy and quick to do. All you have to do is call, do it online, or send it back in the mail. I know snail mail still works. Please stay home and stay safe. But let's get this done.
You know what? No more needs to be said. That I think he said it all.
He said it all. Hey, Dad, you know what? I missed him during this call. You see, we've been in here with DJ Chris. We've been a job, but we've also done a lot of dancing. And my dad is the best dance partner in Prince George's County. So,
okay.
Thank him for joining the call.
I heard you.
Oh, you can hear it.
Well, I heard it. I heard you cranking in there.
Yeah, that's right. We were cranking. So, Dad, thank you for joining today. And he and my mom, I called and said, "What are y'all doing?" They said, "Listen, we're busy. We're gonna call you right back. We're over here filling out this census." True story. Yeah, so they have filled out their census already, and it just the rest of us have to do the same thing and to let all of our family members know how important this is, Joe. And I know we're winding down here, and so I will just say, echoing the words of all of our guests, who, first of all, I want to thank for taking time to come out. This has been so much fun. Thank you, Joe, for hosting us today, and DJ.
No problem.
For keeping the spirit live. But this is about our community. This is about our families. Jimmy Jenkins reminded us that this is also about the future. And we have to remember that this is a bridge to the future, making sure that this critical funding doesn't only affect us. We're talking about critical funding for those we love, for our children who rely on us, for the seniors who rely on us, for those businesses that we wanted to come here. Councilmember Denoga also mentioned the power that is contained here in representation. Those numbers help us also with the representatives in Congress. Make sure that we have the right amount of delegates here. So this is important to all of us. And for as much fun as we had, you know what? I also heard Raheem Devon today say, let's get the business taken care of. I think Kyle Arrington said the same thing. This is some business, critical business that we have to get taken care of. And it only takes us 10 minutes.
Yes, indeed.
Please do it.
Yes, indeed.
I think let me leave that number out there. $360 million we missed in 10 years. We can't do that again.
We sure can't. We sure can't. You are so on point with that one. So I think we have one more person. Miss Unisha Davis is back with us one more last time. She has one last message to give us. Unisha, you here?
I'm here.
There we go.
I'm here. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, County Executive, so much for spending your afternoon here. And I can say, how many people could say that they spent their birthday with the County Executive? I can now. So that's right. So special, so sweet. Thank you so much. I just, Joe, so many people are talking about this stimulus check that's coming to them, but think of the census as a stimulus check for Prince George's County.
How about that?
That's right. And so when you complete your census, you are actually signing over a check, right, to the county that helps to support programs that you care about. So I'm so thankful to residents for coming on today and making sure that they're counted. And again, we are proud to be counted. And before I leave, Joe, again, I want to thank you for taking your afternoon, spending it with us, for the county executive spending her time with us, also for the Office of Community Relations, the team, Daphne, amazing job. Sonia, the stakeholder director, amazing job. Our OIT department, Jamie, amazing. Sharice, we have Daryl, Christy, our chief of staff, Major. When we bring ideas like this to our leadership, they are so welcoming and open to these new ideas, right? We're all still trying to navigate some of these things, but I believe that, when we say for Office of Community Relations, we do outreach differently. And so this COVID-19 is forcing us to do some things differently. And I'm hoping that this message is very clear. And I want to thank everyone that has come on the Prince George's County Council. Amazing. thank you guys again. And we just want people to take that 5 minutes, complete your census. That's all we're asking you to do, because, you know, this little assets 5 minutes, that really brings, right? So much more. So it's more than 5 minutes. You're improving roads, improving schools, improving the healthcare system. And so again, I just wanted to thank you again, and thank you, County Executive, for being to this idea and welcoming this. And again, Joe, you've been an amazing host. I'm glad that, you know,
thank you.
Colors here, but it's been so fun to be with you today, and you've kept me laughing today, and I'm so glad for that.
Good.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
You too. Happy birthday once
Birthday.
again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody. Joe, what about DJ Chris?
DJ Chris J, you get a gigantic round of applause from me, brother, for holding it down and doing your due today. You went from everywhere from McFadden and Whitehead all the way to Rare Essence. I think I speak for all of the people from my generation. You didn't play too much trap today, so we thank you for that. You can play that after. But thank you so much, DJ Chris J. You got something for us now, brother? And County Executive also, Brooks, I'm going to give you the last word.
Well, listen, I want to say thank you, first of all, to you, Joe Claire, who made this afternoon so much fun for us. And then for all the guests who came on today and took their time to help us get this message out. Thank you all. I want to thank the entire team, the Office of Community Relations, and the entire team from our government who did an outstanding job as always. Again, this is a Super Bowl winning team. They are super amazing, but it was not for naught. This was a party with a purpose. And the purpose is to make sure that we bring critical resources to Prince George's County. And you know what? You all always answer the call. I know Prince Georgians do. And so thank you all for engaging, for passing on the word, as I've said already, to Lottie Dottie and everybody about the importance. And everybody. Chris J for taking us down memory lane today and allowing us to have a good time. But this is about our community. Thank you so much, Joe. And listen, everybody, stay safe. Continue to stay home. Listen to all of the health professionals who are telling us that it's not yet safe to go out and about. But while you're home, make sure you take the 5 minutes to fill out my census. Listen, don't do me like this. I want you all to make sure you fill it out. Again, remember, I'm telling you, we're number 9 out of the top 10 jurisdictions. We can't have this. We're going to come up strong as we always do. And it's because of your engagement. Thank you, Joe. Have a great weekend.
You too. That is our County Executive, Angela also Brooks, who always gets a round of applause for taking time out today. Everybody who can see this, make sure you take this census challenge. You fill it out for yourself and then challenge 5 or 10 people in your little text messages real quick. Go ahead and tell them to fill it out too. Challenge them so we can get our numbers up. We can get our numbers all the way through the roof, and we can get all of the money we're supposed to have here in our Prince George's County. Thank you so much. Let's go, Chris J.
Something about you, it's everything. You are mine. Still right by me. Spoken of, only love, the only one. You're my wifey, make my life complete. Sweet, you know when I live the street free. Only when it comes to me, wifey. That's why you're my wifey. You know you're sexy too. I like your attitude. I ain't even mad at you. Girl, you're still cool. Either braids or weave, skirt or jeans, you're still my queen. Baby girl, go do your thing. I'm so glad you're on mine. You are so beautiful. So beautiful. It is so beautiful. You look so crucial. Something about you is everything. You are mine. I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must
must have superpowers. Rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move your. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? So they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Grab a mic, spit one. Let me that MC 8-Ball and MJG. Keep spitting that B to the IMP. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but you make me happy. This you can get. You stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. We've had our good time. That's what they say. We've heard each other. Girl, it's a shame. I won't be foolish, no. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go, yeah. You know I thank God sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing I would not do. As I said, the story goes, baby, now I got the flow. Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again. I'm sure you that I mean. Your love of mine. All those times I said that I loved you. Your love of mine. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. Your love of mine. Even though you know I died for you. Your love of mine. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Maria. She remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. She living the life just like a movie star. Maria, Maria. She fell in love in East LA to the sound of the guitar. Yeah, yeah. Played by Carlos Santana.